We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Madison Bumgarner will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And now pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
2-0 now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He comes in with 16 base hits in 43 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Left side, but well foul. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to, is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. A bouncer up the middle. There is Ahmed. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That is first. The right fielder, Jorge Gonzalez.
At the plate, Jorge Gonzalez, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
2 out, nobody on. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
So coming to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Blackman comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Marte.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Blackman is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So striding forward now, Michael Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. In now, number 2, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
Hot hitter, and he's swinging it really well right now. Last 10 games, hitting well over 300. A good hitter that is in fuego right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nolan Arenado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Kelly corrals it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Dante Bichette is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And another foul ball. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Luis Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit. The first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Escobar carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
So far this season, Escobar is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
I got 3-2.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. From the stretch, Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So digging in now, Dom Nunez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
3rd inning, no score to this point. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box, Todd Helton, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gonzalez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Walker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Three and 0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Madison Bumgarner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim Castro.
Striding in once again, Tim LeCastro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
One ball, no strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Charlie Blackmon now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, Jorge Gonzalez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. LeCastro is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding in, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Nolan Arenado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Rockies strand 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back, still going back. And that one is gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Nunez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So stepping in, Nick Ahmed looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Blackmon going back, still ranging back. See you later. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Dante Bichette. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This is in the air to right. Lee is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1.
1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
To the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. Squaring around to bunt is Bumgarner as he sets this one down. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in once again, Tim LeCastro. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Helton camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting. The center fielder. Marte.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the stretch, turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. The shed is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead it 3-0. David Dahl will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26, David Dahl.
A ball and no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. One-0 count. Here it is. Fouled away. A 1-1. Driven to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. Around first, digging for 2. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Todd Helton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
So now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge.
Standing in, Jorge Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. A man at third with 1 away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 2. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 2.
Your
Wade
attention,
Davis
please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Rockies.
6th.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Davis, playing here in his age 34 season, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in, Dante Bichette. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in now, Trevor Story. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Stefan Crichton comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 58, Stefan Crichton.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Daniel Murphy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Daniel Murphy.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. Fastball was swung on and missed. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
In the air, out to right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Todd Helton, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two and 1. Here it is.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Mike Leake will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Jorge Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Rockies are out in front, 5-3. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Peralta.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down 5-3. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 28, Hector Rondon.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, number 2. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-3.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-0 now. Dante Bichette is on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. That one's in there. 3-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Dante Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story's at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
None out. Runners at first and second. Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Rondon will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Dom Nunez.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Andrew Chafin was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Josh Fuentes will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball to second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim LeCastro. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Gonzalez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
The batter, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Back ball
2 high, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get fouled. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder,
Ready for another chance? Michael Lee. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that's in there, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Standing in, Todd Helton. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Todd Helton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The right fielder, number 15, Jorge Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Jorge Gonzalez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing further in the Colorado 9th. Last chance coming up now for Arizona. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Scott Oberg enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
For Colorado, number 45, Scott Oberg.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Oberg rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. The D-backs find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now, Carson Kelly. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. Ball and 2 strikes now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
A he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with one down. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Blackmon going back at the track. See you later. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Diamondbacks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Andrew Chafin claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.